Hello students, today we are going to talk about how the refraction will going to be takes place by concave lens and convex lens, right? So here some of the figure we have given, but first of all let's we go through this point and try to understand with the help of figure. So first of all rays parallel to the principal axis after refraction passes through the principal focus or seem to come from it, right? So basically you can go through the first figure. This is for the convex lens and this is for the concave lens. Convex lens is considered as the converging lens and concave lens is considered as the diverging lens, right? So you can see in the case of convex lens, the incident ray is passing parallel to the principal axis. This will be our principal axis and this is our incident ray. Both are parallel to each other. So when the incident ray passing parallel to the principal axis, it will going to be refracted and pass through the F focus, right? It will always pass through the focus, principal focus, right? Exactly same in case of concave lens, the incident ray passing parallel to the principal axis, because this will be our principal axis and this will be our incident ray passing parallel. So when it will going to be refracted and you are extend that refracted ray on a backward side, you will observe that it will pass through the principal focus. So that is the reason we can say that all rays parallel to the principal axis after refraction passes through the principal focus or seems to come from it, right? Now the second point, a ray of light passing through the focus after refraction becomes parallel to the principal axis. Now opposite to that, if incident ray is passing through the principal focus, suppose here this will be our incident ray passing through the principal focus, then after refraction it will become parallel to the principal axis, right? Exactly same way in case of concave lens, the ray is passing through the principal focus like this way. So after refraction it will become parallel to the principal axis, right? So if we are going to extend this reflected ray, then we are getting that it will passing parallel to the principal axis, right? So the third point says a ray of light passing through the optical center of the lens after refraction passes undeviated, as we have discussed earlier also, that if any incident ray passing through the optical center, it will remain undeviated. As you can see in convex lens, this incident ray passing through the optical center and it will pass through as it is, it will remain undeviated. Exactly same way in case of concave lens, incident ray passing through the optical center, it will remain unaffected or undeviated, right? Okay, so now a convex lens and a concave lens can be supposed to be made up of a prism, right? And image formation by concave lens. Now we are going to see how the image will going to be formed by concave lens and what will be the position of object, then what is the position of image, its nature, and we are going to see the uses of it, right? So first of all, if you are putting object at a infinite distance, then you will get the image appears at the principal focus on the same side as the object, right? On the same side at a principal focus you will get the image if you are putting object at an infinite distance. Now nature of that image is, it would be virtual, erect and extremely diminished. It means point sized image you will get. Uses of this kind of lens is spectacles for short sightedness, जिसको नज़दीक के नंबर होते हैं, for that it can be used. Then if you are putting object between infinity and the lens, then you will get the image of the position of the image. It will appear at the principal focus and the lens. It will appear between the principal focus and the lens, and the image nature of the image will be virtual, erect and diminished. It means it is also in a small size or a point size, and uses is spectacles for short sightedness, right? Obviously it will also use for the short sightedness. Now image formation by convex lens. So now in case of convex lens, if you are putting object at an infinite distance, the position of the image we will get is at the principal focus or in the focal plane. and the nature of the image, it would be real, inverted and extremely diminished in size, and it is used in telescope. Then if you are putting object beyond 2f, right, then you will get the image between principal focus and focus. It means between f and 2f. The image, nature of the image is real, inverted and diminished point size, and it is used in a camera and in eye while reading. While we are going to read at that time, this phenomenon we are going to use. Then at 2f, if you are putting object at 2f position, you will get the position of images at 2f, and the nature of the image is real, inverted and equal to the size of the object, and it is used in the photocopier. Then if you are putting object between f and 2f, you will get image beyond 2f. Nature of the image will be real, inverted, bigger than object. Here you are getting the image bigger than object. Used in projector, microscope, objectives. Obviously in this case we are getting the image is bigger than the object. Object छोटा होता है लेकिन उसकी image जो होती है magnified होकर दिखती है. Then next is at the principal focus. If you are putting object at a principal focus, you will get the image at an infinite distance. Like first case we have seen, this will be opposite to that. Here you are putting object at a principal focus and you will get image at the infinite distance. The nature of the image will be real, inverted and extremely magnified, and it will used in the spotlights. Then after sixth one is, if you are putting your object between the optical center and principal focus, then you will get the image on the same side as that of the object. And if you are getting image at the same side, so its nature of the image will be virtual, erect and magnified. So obviously it will used in the magnifying lenses, eye lenses, spectacles for short sightedness. So these are the positions of the object for the convex lens, its position of the image, nature of the image and uses. Now let's see the Cartesian sign for the conventions, right? New Cartesian sign conventions that we are going to use for the case of concave and convex lenses. So first of all the distances, that is the object distance, image distance and focal length f, are measured from the optical center, right? We are going to measure all these distance from the optical center. Object distance is the distance between optical center and object. Image distance is the distance between optical center and image, and focal length is the distance between optical center and focus point, right? So these all the distance will be measured from the optical center. Now the distances measured in the direction of incident ray are taken as positive, and distance measured against the direction of incident ray are taken as negative. So if you are going to measure the distance in the direction of incident ray, then it will be take positive, and it is against the incident ray, then it would be take negative. Then all the distances, that is height of the object and images above principal axis, are taken as positive, and those below the principal axis are taken negative. So if you are getting object or image above the principal axis, then always it will take positive. But if you are getting height of object or image below the principal axis, then you will take it negative, right? So this is the sign that we are going to use. Now next, for the two lenses, the sign conventions takes the form. First, U is negative if the object is in front of the lens, right? It means in case of real object, the object will be taken as the negative, right? The length it will going to be taken negative. Then U is taken positive if the object is virtual. So here it will indicate that the size of the object, it will be taken positive if it is virtual, and if it is real, then it would be negative. Then V is negative if the image is on the same side as that of the object. मतलब कि for the virtual image you will take V as a negative, V indicating the size of image. So the size of image will taking negative if the image will be virtual. It means you are obtaining image same side of that the object. Then image size of the image taken positive if the image is real, and focal length of a concave lens is taken negative, while the focal length of a convex lens will taken positive, right? So these are the conventions, sign conventions that you have to use while we are going to use a concave or convex lens.